This algorithmic antitrust conference is unique in its kind. I'm very pleased to welcome this line of speakers at St. Mary's University. This is just to challenge the general thinking and to adapt antitrust analysis with the new business models.
What drove me to take part was basically it's a very topical issue, and there's a lot of activity surrounding how to regulate, what are the competition issues surrounding algorithmic antitrust.
Really, actually, from a competition practitioner's perspective, some of the most interesting issues that are arising in competition law right now, so we wanted to be here.
Key message would be to be careful what you're doing. Quite often there can be an over-reliance on the use of algorithms and computer technology, and there's no human in the loop or insufficient human, how should we say, oversight in the process.
Well, the key message is regulation is coming, and they've got to prepare for that, and that the analysis is still in its infancy, but the forces pushing for regulation are becoming quite compelling.
Regulation and enforcement action would be a way forward in this market. You don't want to kill innovation, but you also don't want to have companies that are as big as the ones we are seeing today. There needs to be a good balance. We are talking about proportionality here.
But I think where we are now, we need to be cautious in how much we enforce the current competition law framework against algorithmic collusion. We can have anti-competitive conduct arising from that, but not every algorithm is a problem.
This is for sure a conference which is very useful for the participants. We can be students, professors or professionals.
I think what this conference offers, which we don't often get the chance to do as practitioners, is the opportunity to hear from a lot of different academics who've done a lot of thinking about these issues kind of in the abstract, rather than we're always down in the weeds thinking about the commercial reality. And so I think it's great to come and just have that additional perspective, because it really enriches our understanding of the issues.
Very key aspect of this conference is to judge, to assess the practice we've had for the last couple of years on algorithm-driven companies and the antitrust challenges they face.
I think it's quite useful. It's a new and emerging topic, but it's one that's going to, I think, become more and more relevant and more of a concern to competition agencies, to practitioners, to competition authorities.
I think the conversation that we just had about dominance and regulating dominant companies was really interesting and raised a lot of issues and really highlighted this issue that I mentioned at the beginning, which is the tension between whether competition law really can and should address all the questions or whether we need to look at ex-ante regulation.
And also the affairs that were mentioned speak to everyone. When we talk about Google, everyone has an idea, even if you have not been involved in the file. The domains, the topics that were covered during this morning session, anyone, and not only competition specialists, would have been interested.
This conference, Algorithmic Antitrust, is an annual conference jointly organized with the Catholic University of Paris and St. Mary's University. So it's meant to be annual conference. So we'll look forward to organize the next annual conference in 2021, and I of course invite everybody, students, practitioners, scholars, and also regulators to come and attend the 2021 annual conference here at St. Mary's.